Hello, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. Thank you very much for joining. My name is Adepo Adeyemi, and on today's episode, today's live session, we'll be looking at it is on my title, "Spare the Rod, Spoil the Child." What can we say about this, and how do we relate this to the ever growing disrespect, the ever growing disintegration of our children nowadays? What do you think? Do you think try neglecting this aspect of the Bible? Remember, it is part of the Bible. Okay, 25, 15. So there are a lot of disintegration be among children nowadays. Children do not live with their parents. Some, they are not living together with the two parents. I'm not referring to parents who have kicked the pocket, but parents who for some reason are not together. And we cannot under emphasize the effect of the two parents living together. By so doing, when one parent is harsh, the other parent will be soft. When one is soft, the other one will be harsh. This too makes the children grow up into a better person. But now, when it is one that is taking care of the children, they tend to be too harsh or too soft. So we are looking at the Bible verse that says, "Spare the rod, spoil the child." What can you say about that? Do you think neglecting this aspect is what is causing the rot in the system, in the environment today? You have children that don't respect their parents. You have children that are stubborn. I know stubbornness is part of being children, but to some greater level where it is out of hand, you have children that beat their parents. You have children that don't even have disregard for anything whatsoever. They believe whatever they do, they have the right to do it, and the laws of the system are not that encouraging as well. So I would like you to just like we always do, I would like recommendations, I would like contributions, suggestions, and likes. So let's wait for we'll wait for other people to join, and we can kick off this discussion. Spare the rod, spoil the child. So we have that in Proverbs. I think that is the Old Testament, if I'm right. So where it is actually in the Bible is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 13. It says, "In the lips of him that has understanding is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding." So where it is actually is just a moment. I think it is in Proverbs 13:24. Hello, guys. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for joining. We have someone on the live session with us. Let's know where you're watching from, please. Mm. Hello. Hi, Peppy Queen. How you doing? Welcome. How was your weekend? Thank you very much for joining. How was your weekend? How you doing? Yeah. Why are you just doing your homework? Today is Monday, if I'm not mistaken over there as well. Okay, so Peppy Queen, I have quick question for you. What's your real name, please, and where you watching from? Because I usually have list of my subscribers whereby I can just call you by your real name instead of calling you your nickname. So if you don't mind, let me know your real name and where you're watching from, please. Just your first name or just your name and where you're watching from. Okay, my real name is Mia. All right, thank you very much, Mia. And you are watching from Germany. All right. All right, thank you very much. I got that, Mia. So going forward, I'll be calling you Mia, if that is fine with you. All right. You said you're just having your homework. Why doing your homework this now? What's up? How you doing? Yes, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. So, quick one. I want to ask you a question. Did you see the title for today's live session? It says "Spare the rod, spoil the child," and that is actually derived from a Bible passage, which is, I think, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 24. It says, He that spared, he that spareth the rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. What do you think about that? What do you think about that that sentence? Do you think, does it mean children should be spanked or children should be punished physically when they are wrong? Do you think that has anything to do with the rot in the system today? I'm very sure you agree with me that a lot of children nowadays are not responsible, they are not respectful, they are not um oh no, no, no. I do not speak German, Mia. Oh god. Okay, so does it mean you don't understand English, Mia? Can you German cry? What is cry? Oh, you don't understand English. I don't know. I don't understand. I cannot speak German. So how do you understand me? Do you understand little English? All right. Thank you very much, Mia. Bye bye. Okay, no problem, Mia. Thank you very much. I'll be expecting you. Bye. Mia, make sure you bring my own food too. I want to eat as well. Bring my own food. Hello, somebody else is on this line. Hello, can we meet you? What's your name and where you're watching from? If you don't mind, you can contribute to today's live session as well. The topic is right on the session. It says, okay, I think I should just put it on the okay. Thank you very much for joining the live session today. Please, if you are online and you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know where you're watching from. And if you don't mind, you can let us know your name as well. Then a contribution, a suggestion, a comment, uh, agreement, disagreement on today's topic is allowed. Just let us know and try and ensure you do so respectively, with no insult, with no curses, with no F words, and we can relate and talk together like adults that we are. So thank you very much. I'll be expecting, let's just wait for people to come online. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. This is talking to, because I read some comments, I read some explanation online about this topic. They were saying in the Bible, it just said, spare the rod, spoil the child, that the rod is this long rod with a hook in front that the shepherd used to drive or guide sheep back then. So they are trying to say it is the rod. They are trying to use it to explain that it is not a physical cane or something like that. That you can equivalent it to when someone say an eye for an eye, that the person doesn't really mean eye for an eye, that it is saying like a monetary value for whatever the person does that is bad. Now I am reading further. Proverb chapter 13 verse 24 is the one that says spare the rod, spoil the child. Now I am reading further at Proverb chapter 22 verse 15. Is saying foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. Or that is why Yoruba people will say ọkàn ọmọdé ni wèrè dì sí, like foolishness, wèrè, bad thing, it is in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. Now that place is still not talking about rod. It is not saying you should beat, but let's go further. It now says withhold the not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Beat him. If the the kind of explanation I did earlier, which says, which the person was trying to say, they are not. The Bible does not mean a rod, something to beat. Why is the Bible now saying in 23, Proverbs 23 verse 13? Why is it now saying, "For if thou beatest him with the rod," it is a rod. It might be a small cane. It might be just tiny rod to beat. That is what you used to beat. So he's saying if you don't beat the child, that it is saying if you beat the child with the rod, he cannot die. I agree with that. If there is a rod, small rod that you have whenever your child, there's limit to everything, fine. But total neglection is what is bad. It is what is disintegrating this world. Especially there are some countries where you say you must not touch your child, you must not do this, you must not do that. And go and look at the children, go and look at the underage, the under 18s, even the ones that are now older, more than 18. Go and look at them, look at how they are faring. Compare them to countries or places where they don't spare the rod, where they actually, if a child does not do anything bad, why will you beat that child? You cannot beat the person. So definitely, when a child is doing something wrong, you can warn the child first time, correct second time, third time. If you are that patient, fourth time, the fifth time, if the child does the same thing, give him like just small slice of the rod. Don't spare the rod, because when you spare the rod, the child will get worse. The child will start daring you because he or she knows that you cannot do anything. You're just playing, you cannot do anything. So um again, I usually refer to the spiritual aspect, Bible or Quran. Now I am currently using the Bible. In the Bible it is saying, do not spare the rod. It says in the mind, let me see where it says that, foolishness, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, so here it is saying, Proverbs chapter 22 verse 15 says, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. In Yoruba, in my language, wọ́n ní aya ọmọdé ni wèrè dì sí, ẹgba la máa fi tú jáde. This is where they saw that narration from. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. Simply saying, the Bible in itself knows that a child has foolishness in his heart. A child will act crazy. A child will act stubbornly. A child will act like someone that doesn't have any control. Foolishness. He will act anyhow. But it is your duty as a parent, as a guardian, to guide that child. Now, part of guiding that child is that you don't spare the rod. And how do you utilize the rod? To my own understanding, if a child does something bad the first time, you can warn verbally, correct. Second time, warn verbally, correct, with love, with patience. Third time, warn verbally, correct, and guide the child with love. Going to fourth, fifth time, no. That is when you should utilize this spare the rod and spoil the child. The rod and the reproof gives wisdom, but a child left to himself bring his mother to shame. In Yoruba as well, when a child, I don't know in other races or countries, or when a child is doing properly, is doing fine, is making it, they'll say, ah, that's my boy, it's for the father. But when a child is not doing right, when a child is, lagging behind, when a child is, needs some guidance or correction, or is disappointing, they say, ah, yeah, ọmọ ìyá rẹ ló jọ, ìyá rẹ ló jọ, ìyá rẹ ló. But when the child is doing for how my child is like, it is in the Bible, the rod and the reproof, that is um the rod, the reproof, it gives wisdom, but a child left to himself bring to his mother to shame. So we cannot just be saying all these things are not necessary, all these are not necessary. Okay. Mm, if you are watching, please you can contribute, you can comment on today's topic. The topic is spare the rod, spoil the child, and that is from Proverbs chapter 20, 23 verse is it 14 or 13? Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. 23:14. 23:13. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back. In the lips of him that has understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Guys, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Please, as you are joining, please double tap on your screen. Tap 2 times on your screen, and let's get started. Let's have today's conversation going. Okay. Thank you very much for joining. If you are a new, you're just joining for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let's know where you're watching from. I would like to know your name and where you're watching from, and I'll need your contribution, your comments, agreement, disagreement on today's topic. Today's topic, we are looking at spare the rod, spoil the child. It's a Bible verse from the it's a verse from the Bible, and I think it is from um Proverbs 13:24. He that spares his rod hates his son, but he that love him chast him betimes. And in another place we have Proverbs 22 verse 15. It says, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. 2. Another one, withhold not correction from the child, for if you beat him with the rod, he shall not die. Another one, thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. Another one, the rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bring his mother to shame. Another one, thou shalt beat him with the rod and shalt deliver. Okay, I think I've read that one. So, all these that I read from the Bible. Now, I am asking for your opinion. There are people that says, no, no, you don't need to beat the child. You know, you don't need to spank the child. You should not do this. You just talk to him. Talk to him gently. Talk to him gently. Are you older than people in the Bible? Do you know more than the people in the Bible? So that means spiritually, you know things more than the Bible itself that you are following. Even in the Quran, it is said that you should correct children, but not in any way that will cause bodily harm or injury. So, what do you think? What is your opinion? Let me know. Let's go. Adams, ice swallowcom. Ice swallowcom ice cream. Thank you very much. Welcome for joining again. It's nice to have you here again. Okay, so wait, Adams, is Adams your name? And you are currently in Lagos, is that right? Peace. Okay, Adams Akifenwa. All right, I just want to know your real name because I'm having like. So that was a short break. So Adams, um, I have today's topic on the title. What do you think about it? It's a verse from the Bible. It says, "Spare the rod, spoil the child." I'm very sure you've heard about it before. So, what do you think about that? Do you have any opinion? Do you have any uh, suggestion, agreements, disagreements on that? All right. Thank you very much. Rapist. Ah, God. Lusa, so I think I saw what you did there. I don't really appreciate what you just wrote. I understand what you just wrote, and I think I'm going to block you off if that happens again. This is very bad. This is the reason why I just know I don't do. Okay, Adams, I got your message. I am a Christian brother. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, okay. Lou, I see what you are doing now. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. All right, so Adams, thank you very much. No, 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 Adams, don't worry about Louis. I've already taken care of him. We cannot rule that out. That is one of the reasons why I am bringing up this topic. Imagine he's a new person. He's just coming on board. He's just, coming to this live channel, and look at the first thing is coming from his mouth. The first message he sent, God help me with this my channel. I saw what he wrote. I've already pronounced what he wrote, although he wrote it in a different way. But what he wrote is horrible. Immediately, I just understood what he wrote and the kind of person he is. That's why I just had to take care of him immediately. This, I think I should report his handle. I don't know. Let me just see. Okay, so I've done that. I've taken care of him. So thank you very much, Adams. How is business today? And where are you currently? Are you at your office? How is business doing? And how are you enjoying this our good president our good president era? I hope you are enjoying it. I hope petrol is like 500 naira in your area. Okay, so Adams, after reply to all what I said, I would like to know, we sold a lot of cream pie today. Today, it is still 11 a.m. You're still going to sell more with a lot of cream pie. That's nice. Thank you. I'm glad you are making sales. That's really nice. So, quick one. Adams, what can you say to today's topic? Today's topic is on the title, Spare the Rod, Spoil the Child. What do you think about it? Do you think it is something that should be taken serious? Do you think it should be implemented? Do you think it's something that should be neglected and do something differently? Also, let me just use another way to reintroduce it to you. You growing up, I don't know if you grew up in Nigeria or probably you grew up in the abroad. If your parents have actually utilized this spare the rod, spoil the child, like they did not spare the rod, what do you think would have become of you if they have actually spared the rod? Do you think you'll be the same person you are today? So use all that and let me know your response. Thank you very much. I'll be standing by. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I did not know. Okay, so how was it growing up? Who how were you able to stay upright? Let me put it that way. Adams, did you get my message? Hello, Adams. Are you there? Can you hear me? Adams, if you can hear me, I am not seeing your messages anymore. So I hope you heard all my responses. So I'll be waiting for your your reply. Yeah. Hello, guys. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining this channel. Oh, okay. You've not joined the channel. Thank you. Welcome to the live session. So thank you very much. Let me know where you're watching from, and I would like to have your comments, your opinion about this topic. So this topic is spare the rod, spoil the child, and I'm waiting for my favorite subscribers. I'm waiting for Les. I'm waiting for Anne. I'm waiting for Kate and the rest to come and contribute. I'm very sure Kate Mr. Les will have a lot to say about today's topic. I think